What's up, friends?
Ben
And John. And we are here with not only a pair of 335s, last year of the dot, first year of the block. Both of these are PAF loaded, but both have wiggle sticks on them.
That's right. Both have Bigsby's on them.
They do.
Controversial for some people.
Yeah, maybe not controversial, but definitely a dislike for some people.
Yeah.
Off-putting, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there are people who hate
Bixby's.
misperception.
How about that?
Bixby's, for sure. Yeah.
There are people who hate Bigsby's.
Yeah, and I think for the wrong reasons a lot of the time too, because when they're set up the right way, they really don't go out of tune pretty.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
So yes, the most common complaint about Bigsby's is you won't hold tune.
Yeah.
So, as a person who uses Bigsby's quite often,
I do
in a professional setting. How wrong is that?
Very, because that again has less to do with the Bigsby, and it almost always has to do with the nut.
Oh, almost always. It's funny, like when people, I do a lot of repairs here in house too, or just little tweaks, setups, etc. Right, and 99% of the time, your problem is at the nut.
Yeah, nothing to do with the tuners or really anything going on with the Bigsby's. Now, I will say that there is some little maintenance things that you can do to make sure they do really work, but other than that, it's really not consistent maintenance. It's not like a Floyd Rose. These things, they're not really meant to be dive bombed, but they do have a place and time to use them.
Well, sure, of course.
Absolutely.
And I mean, you can, but yeah, if you're sitting here like wrenching on this thing like a madman, okay.
Yeah.
Like you're asking for it anyway.
Not really meant for that.
Not at all meant.
So, 335s that are Bigsby equipped, a lot of them, most of them, more often than not, have these custom-made plaques in them.
Yeah, and we talked about
plaques
briefly in another video. Yep. Go ahead, yeah.
They have the stud holes to put a tailpiece on it if you choose to do so.
Yeah, and they're from the factory this way. So when you see a Bigsby-equipped 335, because that's what we're talking about today, but it happens in Les Pauls as well, with no stud holes, that means it was custom ordered by a shop or by a buyer directly from Gibson as a Bigsby-only guitar.
Yeah.
And we call them a Bigsby-only guitar.
Yeah.
Right?
And you've had a few of those.
I've had a couple of them, yeah. That, in my opinion, kind of shrinks your buyer pool even more so because it's always cool to have the option.
Sure.
Right? Like, this guitar, if I'm keeping this guitar for a few years and it doesn't bother me any, the Bigsby coming on and off, it certainly doesn't do anything to the value. There's brads here, right? So you could carefully remove the custom-made plaque, take the Bigsby off, rock it as a stop tail, and enjoy the instrument in several different ways, right?
Yep.
Which is cooler, if you ask me. A guitar that's never had a Bigsby on, well, you should know. You know now. Don't put a Bigsby on it.
No.
There are plenty of options out there that have either once had a Bigsby or came from the factory in this configuration.
Yep.
Right?
Now, as far as the collectability or value in, again, the vintage market, what is, let's say these same models, non-Bigsby equipped?
Man, it's like a 10% knock. And knock is a shitty way to say it, but it's a 10% discount.
For having
maybe 15% depending on the guitar.
Sure. And again, you would have the option to put the tailpiece on there if you choose to do so. You just have to live with the fact that there are holes in the guitar.
And perhaps a beard. Which again, if you're enjoying it yourself, who cares?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Do you think sonically that a Bigsby changes the way 335 feels or sounds?
Feels, yes.
Yeah.
Sounds, no.
No, I agree.
No, there's no difference. Everybody's like, well, dude, the studs and the contact and the this and that. There's no difference.
I tend to feel like they add a little bit more. They have a slinkier feel just because the added string length.
Totally a slinkier feel, and it's obvious.
Yeah.
Look at that break angle.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
so soft, so subtle, and so elongated.
Yeah.
That you have more slink, right?
Yeah. Which feels good on these guitars.
Yeah, really absolutely.
Does. So these are, and constructurally, these are pretty much the same as the 59s. They're still wide at the top right here.
Yeah, so this is 1961, 1962. zero difference.
Yeah.
Zero difference. We haven't gone to Mickey's yet.
No.
Yeah, again, last year of the Dot and in Sunburst, pretty cool first year of the block in Cherry, which really becomes the primary color for these guitars.
Yeah, moving forward.
Yeah.
You see a lot less sunburst. And
Totally.
things like that.
Yeah.
And these probably have, I would say, probably similar necks.
Yeah, they are. This one is it's a 61, but it's a late 61, and the neck's great. Nowhere near a blade. Great medium neck, man.
Yeah, this one
yeah.
also is great. Really, it's a smaller neck as far as the depth is a little bit flatter, but still really perfect.
We have fresher frets on this one, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and this instrument is listed currently on the website and on our Reverb page, and it is a museum grade, flawless example. Sounds great, plays great, looks great. What's not to like?
Yeah, one of the cleanest ones I've seen.
This one isn't listed yet, but will be. You could always reach out for more. Double PAF guitar again, and though it came with the Bigsby, you can always
Stop tail it.
And on Cherry guitars, another little interesting side note: the beard is never as offensive as it can be on a Sunburst guitar.
Yeah, it usually tends to blend in a little bit better.
It blends in a lot better usually, and this one already has a nice fade to it. So I'm sure taking that off, you wouldn't even think twice about it.
No,
right?
no, definitely not. Can't go wrong with either one of these. Options, wiggle stick. What's not to love about these?
What's not to love? More to come.